credible, knowledgeable. Trust Zia Abbas.
Buy low and sell high with Zia Abbas.
Hi viewers, I'm Zia Abbas and you are watching Buy Low and Sell High. I'm standing right at the front of the main entrance for Cosmos Condos. Great success, Tower 1 and Tower 2. Now today, we're gonna talk about Tower 3, Cosmos 3. This corridor of Vaughan is one of the best corridors where, as everybody knows, in the city of Vaughan, where real estate is the most expensive, horizontal neighborhood gets quite expensive. And now the only affordable neighborhood would be vertical neighborhood. You are walking distance to new subway line on Jane and Highway 7. In today's episode, first we're gonna talk to Shawn Richardson, who's representing Liberty Developments. We're gonna speak to Shawn in detail about Cosmos 3. And the second guest would be Shahid Mia, a very experienced realtor who did join Realty Point. In fact, he took GTA Realty Point franchise. We just want to talk to him and let's go and find it out how smooth his transaction was and how satisfied he is. Let's go and talk to Shawn.
Buy low and sell high with Zia Abbas.
Viewers, I'm sitting with Director of Sales and Marketing, Liberty Development, Shawn Richardson. I know Shawn is quite busy these days because of Cosmos Tower 3, and he has a lot of work. We force him to leave the work, come to us and talk to us and bring a lot of information to all of you. I closely worked with Shawn when it was Cosmos 1 and 2, where in this sales office there was hardly a place to stand. That kind of and that amount of purchasers have shown interest in the Liberty Development product called Cosmos. Now Cosmos 3 is ready for sale and it's a great opportunity for all of you to consider. A lot of information is coming from Shawn. Shawn, how are you?
Very well, Ted.
Thank you very much. First of all, I know you're busy and you left your work and ran all the way here.
Yes.
So, Liberty Development, great name, great flagship, a lot of successful projects in the past.
Yes.
Why these projects get so successful when it comes to Liberty Development? And there is not one example, there are tons of examples.
There's many factors that go into it, I'm sure. I would say a very successful development for us is World on Young at Young and Steeles. That was a 10-acre redevelopment site. Wow. And again, it's what's typical of what we do. We go into a location maybe that's underutilized and convert that into, in many cases, a mixed-use development. World on Young, perfect example there. There's approximately 1,200 residential units there, also an office tower, a hotel, and as well as a mall.
A lot of retail too, right?
Right.
Commercial, yeah.
And that's where we've been successful because the purchaser recognizes kind of a work, live, and play type mentality. They can have the opportunity to actually purchase, live there. And in a lot of cases, they realize, maybe I can move my business here too. And then instead of driving to work, they're literally walking to work.
Yes.
So in many cases, we've tried to foster a mixed-use development. And I think that's really been part of the reason we've been successful. Another example would be Thornhill City Center. That development's been underway for over 10 years now. We've put over 2,000 units in there.
Wow.
And again, that was just a motel at one time, and that's at Center and Bathurst. And now you see it's a thriving community.
It is.
And you have Thornhill Green Park, which is there now. And when you go there now, compared to what it looked like 10 years ago, it's just unrecognizable. And I think what also makes us a little bit different than the rest of the developers out there is that the principal of the company, of course, is an architect himself. So the attention to detail in our floor plans is second to none. We're always looking at ways to utilize the space efficiently, making the quality of life of people who live there that much better, that much higher. So the attention to detail, especially when the boss is an architect, and he has
Yes.
his own team there, plus
Yes.
outsourcing. We really take a hard look at the efficiency of our designs.
Yeah. Put your heart in it.
Very much
Put
so.
your experience in it, right?
Very much so.
No, I totally understand. And yes, a lot of people, they see, well, the product is ready and it's ready for sale. But behind the scene, there's a tons of work. There's a lot of workmanship. There's a lot of efforts. And I've seen and I've been to Liberty head office so many times. The way you guys cater the whole team, it is definitely amazing.
Thank you.
And some of those slogans, trust me, that brings a lot of energy. If anybody can read those, even myself, like,
Yes.
you know, when I was there. If we can come back to Cosmos 3, right? You know, I know that the project is in high demand.
Yes.
And sometimes it's quite challenge for you guys being a developer to accommodate everyone, right?
Yes.
There would be well satisfied clients, like, you know, who may purchase, who may got the unit, but there might be clients who may not or may not get the unit, right?
Right.
So you have to balance it. Let's discuss Cosmos 1 and 2.
Right.
What was the reason that these two towers were extremely successful?
I think there was a number of factors.
Yeah.
If I would say the number one factor was that people recognize that this is the very beginning of Vaughn's downtown core,
Yes.
which offers a very, very unique situation for them that doesn't come along every day. It's not every day that you have the opportunity to buy right at day one. Subway isn't even completed yet,
Exactly.
and you're getting it. The subway literally from this location is 350 meters.
Yeah.
So it's definitely walking distance. And this kind of opportunity for people, it is very unique.
Yeah.
Vaughan is a major metropolitan area. It's starting its downtown core, and people are able to get in right at the beginning. They're not coming 5 years, 10 years. And so I think that played a lot into it. As far as the subway goes, we all know the benefits of having a subway. You're approximately 10 minutes from York University, maybe 40 minutes from the
Yes.
downtown core.
Yeah.
So that contributed to it as well. But even if we don't look at public transportation, we have the 400 series highways right here with the 400 and the
Exactly.
407.
Yes.
So that was definitely a driving force. I had the opportunity to actually be on the floor and speak to some of our purchasers, which I appreciate to do.
Yeah.
The other thing too is that I'm starting to hear more and more of people who are purchasing for their children. And what I mean by that is not their children who are 25, 28 years old, but who are maybe 10 or 12 years
12
old,
years.
with the idea that they're going to rent it out for X amount of time until the children are kind of ready to take over. They've paid down their mortgage quite a bit by that time, and they're thinking that this is a way to give them an opportunity.
Well, that's great.
What better opportunity than to put them right in the heart of a place that has amazing transportation, both highway transportation and public transportation, and also get in at the very beginning of a municipality creating its own downtown
Of
core.
course. How you can see Cosmos 3 sales? Like, what will be the process and
Well, Cosmos 3 I think will end up being very similar to the first two towers. Of course, you were instrumental in our success there, which
Thank
we
you.
appreciate.
Yeah.
And I think that obviously we'll work very close together with you
Yes.
for the third tower.
Yeah.
The demand was literally overwhelming in the first two.
Okay.
Early indicators are that it will be the same for the third tower.
Okay.
But naturally, we're looking to accommodate everyone as much as we possibly can.
No, great. Shawn, thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate and looking forward to, again, gear up big time for Cosmos 3. Viewers, as you listen to Shawn, then Shawn did discuss the flagship and the radius and Cosmos 1, 2, and 3, which is one metropolitan area. If you guys are interested to invest in Cosmos 3 or you want to buy for your own living, give me a call, send me an email. I will be more than happy to give you a good tour and further explain you about this project. We'll go on a quick break. Stay with us.
Buy low and sell high with Zia Abbas.
Hi, I'm Zia Abbas, President and owner of World Class Realty Point Brokerage. I did like to ask you a few questions. Does your current brokerage offer you multiple locations, sales training, CRM software, fresh website content, and social media exposure? Access to all exciting pre-construction condo and low-rise homes projects, all for no additional fee. Call Call me with the confidence to join World Class Realty Point. I will show you how to increase your business and your income in the world of pre-construction while doing resale homes and condos.
Are you confused about the new mortgage rules that you may or may not qualify for your mortgage or for your next investment property? Do you need expert mortgage advice? Call Team Salman today to get the right advice and find out how you can qualify for the mortgage you deserve. Call today or visit us at www.teamsalman.com. We deliver mortgages.
ABN is a full-service boutique accounting firm. ABN can provide you with a range of financial and advisory services that can help create, build, and protect value. See beyond the numbers. CPAs can do so much more.
One name stands apart in the real estate world: Zia Abbas.
For over 20 years, Baker Real Estate has been proud to represent the most successful new construction condominium developers in Toronto. When you buy through Baker, you know you've bought the best.
Abrahams LLP. We provide services in corporate law, civil litigation, and real estate.
We are lawyers to Toronto's entrepreneur.
Buy low and sell high with Zia Abbas.
Hi viewers, I'm sitting with Shahid Mia, the owner broker for GTA Realty Point. It is a great honor for us as well to introduce Shahid Mia, quite an experienced and a successful realtor in the world of real estate, both resale market as well as commercial and pre-construction market as well. We just want to ask him how was his smooth transaction and what he had in his mind prior to joining Realty Point. Shahid, thank you very much for joining us, and welcome on board. Welcome to the club as well. Now you are a franchisee of Realty Point, a very important franchise for us. I know there are thousands of brokerages here in this city. What makes you agree and convinced to join Realty Point?
Thank you for asking the question. Basically, it's the product that you provide. I was selling condos, but did not get as much product as you have access to.
Okay.
Second, it was time to start my own brokerage, and what could be a better name with the products as well as the brokerage without having a headache of brokerage.
Exactly.
I love the concept that everything is taken care of on the back end, so I can just focus on the sales.
Exactly. So no monthly cost, not dealing with employees, no deal secretary, no office leases, right? So it means no whatsoever liability.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And then you would be a broker owner for your own accomplishment,
That's
for
correct.
your own hard workmanship.
Yes.
Definitely, this is the way to go. It's a very unique concept from Realty Point that one can come and become a broker owner in the front of the whole world, but yet no much liability financially as well as work-wise. That real estate sales, we know quite well that if you divert your focus little bit, so your sales are gone.
That's correct.
So you have to focus on your clients all the time.
Day to day, almost daily basis, other brokerages, they try to recruit me. Being one of the top producer, they love me to come to their brokerage and join, but I always have to decline, comfortable where I was. But on the end, when I saw your concept,
Yes.
that's appealed to me, that's the reason.
I know, and Shahid bhai, it's a relationship as well. Tell us a little more about yourself, like, when you started, how you did, like, and under what flagship you were operating this business. I know you took it up to a very different level. So tell us a little more.
Actually, I started in very much boutique brokerage in Long Island, New York.
Okay.
So my training was there. When I came to Canada, I started doing mortgages as well as education and real estate.
Okay.
So I had to do my course all over again.
Okay.
So since then, I'm working under Remax. I believe in a strong brand.
Exactly.
Remax known very well around the world.
Yes.
And I benefited pretty good. And I think it's the point where they are not feeding me anymore.
Okay.
So my ambitions are higher.
Yes.
I was hungry for more, and they don't have any more for me.
So you think access to the product is the key factor?
Yes.
And other thing is, like, yes, you take my headache and I'll take my own revenue for myself.
That's correct. And also give me the ability to offer to my clients a unique product which is not available through other brokerages.
Perfect. And now, since you joined and you are in the process of this GTA Realty Point, I know your main focus is West End, but you are doing business among the investor-driven and the resale, true end user resale across GTA. So how much of an ease you can feel now that there is not much burden on you?
Very unique concept. Owning my own brokerage can build the team. That's the reason I never built my team, because there was not enough product. Now I can build my team without having the headache of the brokerage, yet owning a brokerage
Exactly.
plus the product which I can offer to my clients.
No, definitely. And then we wish you good luck. The experience you have, the vision you have, and the direction you have, definitely your success would be indeed our success as well. And I wish you good luck for your all future successes. Viewers, as you heard Shahid Mia, his history example for itself, did quite well in real estate. Now he has planned to go into a very different level under the ownership, under the hard workmanship for his own accomplishment. And if you join Shahid Mia as a GTA Realty Point, definitely you would do quite well. We'll go to the next segment. Stay with us.
Buy low and sell high with Zia Abbas.
Viewers, I'm standing in front of this map. It is very important to understand this map fully. Cosmos Condo is right on Highway 7. It's Highway 7 and Jane. That's this spot, which is southeast corner. And subway station is across on the other end, right, which is west of Jane. If you see this subway line, Vaughan Metropolitan Center Station, all the way, this line would take you and connect you to the Bloor line. Bloor line, it means you can cross York University, and then you further come down to Yorkdale Mall, and right from there, you have to take Bloor line to UFT, University of Toronto, as well as Richardson University. There's a lot, like, it is such a convenient location right from here. If you come right here at this corner, future TTC line. Red is for TTC subway, Via Transit on Highway 7, Go Transit, as well as Crosstown LRT, which is under construction on Eglinton line. That's one of the major reasons that Cosmos 1 and 2 was so successful, that there were a lot of purchaser investors, they did not manage to get units. Cosmos 3, it's no brainer. I believe it would sell right away. It would sell as good as 1 and 2. But in order to accommodate all my viewers and bring them on board way ahead of time, it is very important that pass on all these information to them, that they have to prepare themselves. If they are comfortable, they can come on board. That is the sole purpose of this program, that we have to bring a lot of real estate information which makes sense, which are sold to us, and further sell it to all my viewers. I believe you guys do understand that what I'm talking about. You can further Google, you can further go find it out, more details, or give me a call to send you all the details in soft copy through an email. Let's go to Model Suite, and I just want to show you Model Suite as well. Viewers, now we are in the Model Suite, and this Model Suite is 2B, 742 square feet, 2 bedroom, 2 washroom. The units which you see, there are some upgrades in it, but most of this unit is like, you know, the unit which you get as is, other than the upgrades. But if you see the finishes, the quality, the countertop, even the kitchen cabinets, all these appliances are all Bosch appliances. And the way it laid down, it really looks quite nice, especially if we go into this bedroom. It is based on the square footage, 742 square feet. This bedroom is not bad, like, you know, especially when you open these glass doors, then it turns, like, you know, see, there's a lot of space. And the second bedroom is a master bedroom. It's in suite washroom along that with the tub. We have a balcony, and balcony is across the unit, like, you know, quite a huge balcony. And as you see, engineering hardwood flooring is standard. Even the doors, if you see the doors, it's a really high quality doors. Washer dryer within the unit, if you come and see, that's a stacked washer dryer. Liberty Development, the entire team is definitely has a huge credibility, especially the projects which they built in the past, such as World on Young, very renowned project. Not only the true end users who live in that project, the investors also did quite well over there. And the confidence on Cosmos 1 and 2, now 3, is definitely coming from the previous experiences as well with the same developer. If you guys are interested to visit the site's office and know more about this project, very important to give me a call or be in touch with me, then we can go to the next step. We'll go for a quick break, stay with us.
Buy low and sell high with Zia Abbas.
Hi, I'm Zia Abbas, the president and owner of Realty Point franchise. I invite you to make this year the year you become the boss for yourself through real estate ownership. Our brokerage franchises pay low per transaction fee to have access to office space, deal administrative, meeting space, all at no additional cost. Top producing brokers can save thousands of dollars in annual income taxes through brokerage ownership. Isn't it time you added owner, president, and broker of record to your own accomplishment? Call me with the confidence.
For over 20 years, Baker Real Estate has been proud to represent the most successful new construction condominium developers in Toronto. When you buy through Baker, you know you've bought the best.
Welcome to 1215 York Mills at the Ravine. Tower 1 offers modern 1, 2, and 3 bedroom suites from the mid-200s. Owned from $12.35 per month, free parking included. Next to the Don Valley Parkway, close to Fairview Mall, shops of Don Mills, schools, and parks. Limited time offer, 8% interest on your deposit or up to $15,000 in upgrades. Presentation Center and Model Suite, 1213 York Mills Road. Call 416-850-2489 or visit theravine.ca.
ABN is a full-service boutique accounting firm. ABN can provide you with a range of financial and advisory services that can help create, build, and protect value. See beyond the numbers. CPAs can do so much more.
Abrahams LLP. We provide services in corporate law, civil litigation, and real estate.
We are lawyers to Toronto's entrepreneur.
Hi, I'm Zia Abbas and proudly introduce Pier 27 Phase 3 at the foot of Yonge Street with an amazing water view. This 35-story building has just over 400 units. If you really want to see a great views from your balcony, this is the project you have to follow. Call me with the confidence to secure your allocation to buy low and sell high.
Buy low and sell high with Zia Abbas.
Viewers, it's time to say bye. I hope you all enjoyed today's episode. Today's episode was quite important in the sense that Cosmos Tower 1 and 2 and now Tower 3, it is one of the best corridors to invest. Either you are an investor or you are looking to buy for your own living because of the commute, because of one of the best because to be in one of the best suburb, I believe your choice would be right to invest or buy in Cosmos 3. For any further information and you want to visit the site office and you want to get more information, it is important to give me a call. I can make that happen and I can make the whole tour arranged for you. I'll see all of you next week. Stay blessed and keep writing to us. Keep sending your emails, questions and concerns. So we have to make it as a part of this program. And I'll see all of you next week. Take care.